Hey guys, it's me Thomas again, and yeah, welcome to my next video. Today's topic is going to be about schedules, about frames, or basically a framework, maybe something like a timetable or a structure throughout the day you can plan for yourself. And yeah, what's the difference between a person who's got actually something like a framework, a plan to follow in life or throughout the day, and a person who hasn't got anything, something like that. So it's maybe a little bit aligned to having a core purpose, about the intrinsic motivation I talked about in a video before. And yeah, I think, or I personally believe in my 29 years of experience now, that it is far better or far more important to have like something like a little bit of structure in your life. Maybe not for everything, you can't plan everything in life, of course, but it's much better to, for yourself, for your purpose, for intrinsic motivation, and for your goals, when you set something like a plan, maybe, no? Like to have a frame, a structure where you break down your goals, and it can be like aligned to everything in life. So I will give you quite a few examples what I mean exactly with having a frame. It's just like when you're going to sport, maybe. There are people who are going to sport and just train whatever they want to do, and don't like write down like their progress or what kind of reps they are doing at how much weight they are going to use and everything. I mean, that's totally fine, but in the long run you won't have any structure and won't see what your goals actually are, where you're going to get, and what are you actually improving on. You can't tell me that somebody's like somebody who's going to the fitness center or something like that, who knows everything about his machines, like going on to maybe 30 different machines and can remember like exactly the weight. I mean, maybe there are some people, but let's be honest, most of the people who are going to do sport or something like that, they will like hold something like a plan, or have got like a fitness plan, on how many reps they need to do actually, how many sets, and how much weight they are going to use. So this is like kind of important, because they've got like a little structure and know exactly what to do in order to improve on it. So what they are going to do on the fitness day exactly, and what they are going to improve next time. Yeah, Hamza Ahmed is a YouTuber who talked about it as well. He called it like progressive overload. I did it by myself, so I can exactly tell that it's actually always better to have something like a plan, a goal setting, in order to improve yourself day by day. Not always, but like throughout some weeks, maybe, for example, that you always like try to beat yourself, becoming better and better day after day, where you actually can improve. And the same is with training. You can align it to other goal settings in your life. If you haven't got any goals or haven't got any settings before, where you like got a standard, where you like a starting point where you going to achieve your goals. If you haven't got like this framework for your overview, it's going to be hard to actually focus on your goals in order to achieve them. So yeah, for me, or in my case, for example, I did that for many years. It was something like subconsciously, I guess, I got myself a business planner. I will just show it to you in the camera. It's like a book where you basically write down your goals, and it is like a calendar, where I can open it up for you if you like to, just to show you guys what I'm actually talking about. So, for example, it is like this. You've got like 2 pages Um, oops. So you've got like a whole week, yeah, where you can write down your goals basically, maybe on the day, on each day, and what are you like to achieve in a week or so. For example, you can write these things down, lessons learned, for example, and yeah, that gives me personally the kind of structure I need for the week. No matter what I'm going to do, like create a business or so, or like keeping things as an overview for the, yeah, for example, personal stuff, like personal to-dos you like to do. So it keeps you like this little reminder throughout the week, which is actually quite good because it skyrockets your personal productivity. You don't need to get like some kind of this book. This is fucking expensive. I mean, they've got like similar books in bookstores or somewhere else in the internet for about maybe €5, £5 or £5, what the English people would say. Yeah, or even like in the US, $5 or something. There's always like a similar product which is actually a lot cheaper. It all comes down to just like have your like your week structure and where you can put down your goals which you would like to achieve throughout the week or throughout the day. So that's a huge goal setting there. And with this frame, you actually can become better and better after weeks of time and actually achieve what you wanted to do. So not only it structures your plan, maybe your life plan, or short-term plan in this case. It gives you like an opportunity to fulfill your goals day by day. So it's always better to have something in mind, and it saves some, I would call brain capacity, because you don't have these goals all in your head. You don't need to always remind like 20, 40 different things. We all have like yeah, a huge pool of ideas, a huge pool of thoughts in our brain. Like for every day, they come just into our mind, consciously and subconsciously. So having like a structure or setting actually some thoughts down, putting them into your calendar will help you get structured and like more follow a good plan in life. So that's my advice for you. If you would like to be very successful in your business, your school, your goals in university, for example, if there are like important appointments you need to know about, you can always like put them down and keep your business planner or week planner by yourself. Just have like a little view into it every day, or maybe a few times in a week, and I promise you, you will be way above your competition or above other people who just like maybe, for example, play computer games every day and cope or say to themselves, I can remember everything, that's no problem. I can tell you they can't. Well, not everything, at least. So giving yourself a structure is actually a model for yourself to help you in order to achieve your goals, long-term goals and short-term goals. For me, it was like perfect. I started this kind of planning many years ago. I would say this is like this book is like this is a year's book, a year's planner. I got this one now for in a row for about 7 years, so that's really important to know. It's maybe it doesn't feel normal maybe to use it like in the first place, but the more you use this kinds of stuff, your planner and everything, the better you will get at it and you will get used to it. And I promise you, if you use something like this in your life, you will save your like a huge amount of lifetime, because you will be able to achieve your goals much faster, much quicker, and in a much structured way throughout the day, throughout the week, and throughout the year in general. And you always can build up on your progress, on your knowledge, and will get better in order in planning and stuff and everything. And also you will gain responsibility, concentration, and yeah, do all kinds of progress in all sorts of life. But that takes time. You need to have like something like a starting point, and having like some kind of business planner in terms of these things will get you into a huge advantage of everybody else who doesn't use something like that. I recommend doing it on paper. It's much more better to write your goals down with a pencil, to tick them off, like have some checking boxes on your personal to-do list, or like personal things you need to achieve, instead of noting it down onto your smartphone or something like that, because it's a huge difference to strike through these things you've written down, or to tick off checkboxes instead of using a phone screen where you just type in stuff. It feels better, in my personal opinion, to just tick away what have you actually achieved with a pencil or something like that. It's far better for motivation and for the intrinsic motivation, which I talked about in the last video, which is far better for achieving things in your for future goals. So that was a huge piece of advice there. I hope you will implement it into your life, and sooner or later you will know what I'm talking about. You will be way ahead of your competition, and will get things a lot more done in your life without actually being relied on help or so. You get your financial stuff better structured, and everything else. It's basically it's the basic tool for your life, keeping things in a structured way, and not to lose yourself in your life in thoughts, because you may have the experience that you maybe you're depressed, or have like boredom, and boredom comes actually from having like too much time in your life, not knowing what to do. So if you like start to structure your day, actually find your core purpose, know what kind of goals and things you would like to achieve in life, where you would like to work, maybe what kind of business you want to grow in the future. If you structure this kind of thing, and keep it always like in mind, and how you can achieve these goals towards your main goal, maybe your future financial freedom or personal freedom, you can always start like small. Get yourself a planner, structure your day, maybe, or not your like whole day, but structure your week to-dos, maybe start from this point, and the more you achieve like the mini goals, the better you will get to the future goals in order to actually reach them. Yeah, I will break this down into many other different videos, but as always, we need to start small and take mini baby steps. Maybe you heard of the book The Atomic Habits. The 1% method is like a similar name for it. I'm a huge fan of it, and it basically is a really good book to read for everyone who wants to improve their life and business, for example. So we're going to speak about that in another video as well. But yeah, I hope you gained a lot of value in this video, and as always, stay focused, and see you next time. Go with the flow. Bye bye.